Alrighty, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Midnight Sesh. My name is Moises.
My name is Sladro.
And this is what, episode 10 now?
Nah, this is episode
11?
9.
9? Oh, I'm in
Wait, no, this is episode 10.
He a capper. We got a capper on the show, guys. Anyways, guys, starting off the day, or the night, should I say. We got another guest starting off, guys. We got
two guests.
Two guests. I know I was going to start off with one because they already know the other one, but the first one goes by Night Fest, a.k.a. Days, a.k.a. Day? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Mr. Days Low in the building, guys.
How's it going, yo?
How you doing,
it's so
man?
cool being here, yo. This is so cool. Like, I love the Midnight Sesh. I feel like a huge fan. So
I heard it here first. He loves this.
He's been asking to come on the show, so we got to bring the man on the show.
Episode 2, I think, is when I saw you guys pop up, and I was like, this is so awesome. I can't believe they're doing this.
Yeah.
I want to be on this so bad. I was over here messaging Wilson.
Hey man, I'm here too.
Hey,
fucking sicko here.
But yeah, I was telling him the whole time, I was like, yo, I really want to get on this. Like, you think they'll let me go? And he's like, just hit him up. And sure enough, here I am.
Here we made
it happen, guys.
I was like, I got a fan for y'all. His name is Dayslow. We're like, we know that guy.
Yeah, Dayslow's actually an old friend of ours too. Like we've gone. The last time I saw you was at the party.
Dude, yeah.
What? Cinco de
I've done a couple
Mayo?
midnight sessions before this whole midnight session was a name, so.
True.
And I swear, here I've been the highest I've ever been.
Y'all heard it here first once again.
Hey, it's gonna happen tonight again. That's the best part.
Yep. Yeah, but I remember the last time we were at Martin's house and we took a photo with Alex, and this guy was passed the fuck out with the sombrero.
That party was crazy.
That party was hella fun.
That shit was dope.
Yeah,
I fuck with that. How you been since then, bro? It's been a while. You haven't.
Dude, I've been good. Just doing the regular kind of working and stuff. I don't know. That party was so long ago. I guess I've done a lot since then, but it's hard to narrow it down to just a little sentence.
The last time we saw you, you still had your long hair, bro.
Yeah, I cut my hair. I just cut that during the summer, actually.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna actually grow it back out again once it hits. Once I do a year of short hair, I'll probably regrow it out again. Yeah. Just because I miss it. I feel like I went so long with long hair to have short hair. It's it feels weird. It feels like I lost a limb.
Yeah. What's all the reasoning behind you cutting your hair? I always thought you were gonna keep it long for ever, bro.
Me too. But then I don't know. It became such an older thing that I really wanted to shave it off and then basically retry to grow it out, so that way it's a newer identity, because that was something that I grew up with all the way since elementary school and middle school, high school, all through.
So it's kind of a little bit of you trying to find yourself while you were growing up already.
Yeah. Kinda, since I'm already 23 now, and it's really that big transition into being a real adult.
Yeah.
So trying to figure stuff out, I guess.
That's dope, bro. That's awesome. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
He was down over there. I was looking at him the whole time.
I was thinking you were trying to feel more like an adult, but I'm over here you know how many adults I know?
When did Sesh start?
Not an adult, but just a shave off that whole part of my life and then restart another one.
Yeah.
And move on to make a new long hair story, instead of the older one. I've had it since this long. It's I just started growing out my hair is what now it'll become,
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's awesome.
Long hair, youngs.
Yeah, man. So it's
and it looks good on you too.
Especially being Native American, it's such a big part of my identity. So. But yeah, man, I'm so happy to be here. It's really cool talking to you guys. It's awesome.
Hey, a new year, bringing in new activities, bringing in back familiar old faces. So I'm pretty excited to have you here. I'm excited to bring more people in. Like I said, Dayslow was just asking us to come in on the show, and we're just yeah, bro, come through, And
8 episodes later, he's here.
For real, all it took was 8.
Well, I was patient. I was okay, one of these times, my time's gonna come.
We have to set it up. We have to set it up somehow. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you being here tonight with us, especially 5 minutes before my birthday is over.
Yeah, man, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sladro.
Special podcast, really. Episode 10, your birthday. I get to be on it.
That's the
monumental.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. It's definitely crazy and dope just to have
How old are you
this
for
whole
the
thing
people
going on.
listening?
I'm 25 today, folks.
Woo!
Which,
Old
yeah.
January 8th, 2021.
You be feeling old, like, when you're growing up, but at the same time, it's like, it's awesome and scary, but you just gotta, I don't know, it's a lot to take in sometimes for me, especially just moving on, and every single year you're getting a lot older, but then you, like, look at your parents, and then you look at everybody else around you, and you're just like, damn, like, people really get to 50 years old, people really get to 70, and it's just like...
I can see how it just flies by like that, too.
Definitely.
It's like next month I turn 24, and it's already like, damn. Already 24, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Been coming here since... I didn't even come into this house since I was like 16, something like that.
Ooh, yeah, bro.
Almost a decade.
Yeah, dude.
I remember you coming in with Alejandro.
Yeah, Alejandro, man. Shout out to him.
Yep, he was introducing us. Alejandro's my brother.
Really
I've talked about him a
man.
few times on here.
Love that guy.
We need to stop giving that guy free shots.
That ass. Don't find him.
If he ain't visiting us, no shout out.
This is
This
is why we don't add.
But anyways, guys, what we got rolling on today? We got Mr. fucking Sicko over here.
Hey
rolling up
man,
the
we got the weed sponsored today. We can't say by who, but we did pick up 4 different strains. We went to go pick up like a half of some Kush. I got Kraken right here. Shout out to Seattle Kraken. Some Mango Kush. Some Neapolitan, like the ice cream, the one that has the pink and the brown, if you know what I'm talking about. And then the best one, I think, is this Wedding Crasher. This shit smells exactly like cake. Like, you gotta smell this thing. So.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see.
Sniff test.
The
Rona test.
Ooh.
You can smell it, Rona free.
Sweet, bro.
Oh, he Rona free.
It smells like, cake.
Yeah.
Alright. The Neapolitan, let's go around. You guys can check out the weed too. Let them know how it smells.
Oh, I like this one.
Ooh.
The Neapolitan. That smells bomb.
Yeah.
The one we
I like
smelled
that.
earlier.
Let's see. I'm passing it around so we
Mango
can see
shit.
which one they're trying to smoke first. Alright,
Oh,
the
nice.
Kraken is going around next.
Oh, damn, that's good too. The Kraken's really good. Damn.
So far, I'm liking this
These two
cake
I
over
smelled
here.
already.
Wedding cake.
This one
And
we
then the
already
last
smelled.
one right here is that Mango Kush.
Ooh.
This is the one that I like. The one
That one sounds fire.
Oh, damn, Mango takes it for me, actually.
Oh, that was
okay.
Each one
fire.
is just increasingly better and
Let me
better.
see.
And I gotta go with the mango, man.
Oh, yes.
It was either the
This one
crack,
smells like mango candy.
the
Yeah,
crack.
right?
the
That
Kraken
smells
or
really good.
Yeah.
Let me see that one.
The mango.
This is the the Mango Kush is the one that has like the fat ass nugs and shit.
Yeah,
this
this
shit
one's
look
good too.
good.
The Kraken.
Yeah.
I think mango takes it for me too.
So what you guys
Yeah,
feeling?
mango,
What you guys
right?
feeling? What you guys want to smoke on first? Because we smoking all of it tonight.
On the set. On the
Hey, this might be the extended episode for y'all. It's the 10th
Number
episode
10,
and it's
yeah.
Pedro's birthday,
What
man.
do you
Give
think?
him a
Ooh.
shout out.
Ooh.
Y'all better go
I vote on
comment, leave a
mango.
comment, do all that stuff.
Hey.
Make sure to
Like,
like,
comment,
share this, subscribe, follow.
This is the part where
Do
we
it for
plug
Pedro's
our shit.
birthday.
Ooh, let's make a little announcement here while we got Dayslow here. We got a little other announcement. I finished uploading all the episodes on YouTube, so they are all live now, and so
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
you can now listen to us on YouTube. And the benefit about that too now is our episodes always come out like at midnight when we record on SoundCloud, but now on YouTube the episodes will be out about maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour after we record. You will be able to go on YouTube and listen to that episode 2 hours or an hour and a half before it comes out on
Don't
Wow.
tell Dayslow that. He's over here hella happy now.
So if you can't wait for an episode, you can go
Yeah,
you can
what's
go to
that
YouTube.
channel?
It's the Midnight Sesh on YouTube.
Let's
Go
go.
on there.
2
Find
hours.
follow.
What? I'm in there.
Find us and subscribe to us. If you can't wait till midnight, you can listen to it that same day we record,
Let's go.
and it'll be out like either an hour or 2 hours before midnight.
Yo, I'm there at like 10 o'clock. Like, damn, where's that episode? I need it right now.
Mean it.
Yeah,
Hey.
so definitely check out our channel on YouTube, The Midnight Sesh. All our episodes will be on there. I will try my best, or me and Moy will try our best to make sure
trying.
that all the episodes will be on there so that you guys can go on there and check it out and get those
That's what they
episodes a
got.
lot earlier.
We trying.
Where's the merch?
Oh, well, whatever.
Hey, man.
Let us build a little
I'm working on it, okay?
Some merch we fire.
Wilson's
Let
the
us
manager
build
here.
some.
Ask him.
All right,
Yeah,
so
some sweaters, yo.
yeah, that's the thing. We're getting there, man. It's
Slowly,
slowly,
Think about we're only at episode 10, bro.
This is the thing about it. We want to get some nice studio. You know, we're trying to make the studio get a nice little better table. After, we get the studio a little bit, or actually, I think the merch would be a little bit better. We do the merch first to help build up the studio, you know?
Yeah.
So, if you guys are down with that, if you guys really like that idea, you guys submit some designs you like. We'll probably post a couple up, see which ones you guys like the most, and we'll do a couple of those.
Yeah, let's do like a voting on like Instagram or something to see which design looks the best or something.
Yeah, I'll make a couple of designs.
I can't design shit.
Or maybe
so
we can have people design something. I don't know. It
Definitely
looks like I'm going to be doing most of the designing for this shit, but I don't even care, man. Merchandising coming soon, and I don't know. We might have a rolling tray or two up for a giveaway soon. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah. See.
Word on the street is, yeah. I'm gonna make like 100 burner accounts to get that rolling tray.
He says
he's not playing.
If our following goes by like 50, we know why.
Why fuck this address stuff on the same one?
It's all days 1 through 50.
But Dave Slow, what kind of kush do you like smoking?
Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You got any favorite strains?
To be honest, I really was going for like a lot of Gorilla Glue.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I just really prefer Gorilla Glue. And then I started smoking oil. And for oil, I never like settling on one. I was like trying something different.
Yeah.
It's
So hard.
Every time I go, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I've had that before. What do you got? Like, oh, I've never heard of that before.
Yep.
And so I pick something up. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not really too picky when it comes to strains or anything like that.
Yeah.
Same.
I just kind of like, if it looks cool, it smells good.
But
It
there's
sounds good to me.
sativa.
No, what I was gonna ask was,
see, that's a good.
there's no like one strain that every time you see it, you're like, I need to cop that one.
No, not
Okay,
really.
okay.
None of them where I'm like,
Okay.
oh, I need that.
Yeah.
No. I mean, there's ones where I'm like, oh yeah, I know that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick it up again just because I know it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's usually when I like see it. I'm not like thinking of any like, oh yeah, I need
Fair.
to go pick up this. And then, but indica or sativa, I actually started out as like smoking a lot more sativas. Like, I was like really into sativas, but I think as of maybe like last year, I got into indicas, and that's mainly because like just the more relaxingness of it. Because I would like, I'm usually like after work, like in bed smoking, watching TV or something like that.
Yeah.
So like I really just like chill, not have like crazy thoughts about like, because I will definitely latch on to like some little tiny thing that's happening in the show that I'm watching, and go like on a 15-minute like thought process, and, like going down the rabbit hole, and then completely forget what I was like watching the rest of the show. I just focus on that one little tiny part.
Yeah.
Then I gotta read.
Hell no.
That sounds like I gotta start smoking indica. That's why I'm not.
What'd you think
that's
of the
all-
movie, bro?
Like-
What movie?
I'm not over the beginning, like.
The opening and shit.
It's that way. He said the midnight sesh. Still thinking about that shit.
For real.
I'm really
That's
on the
dope.
show right now, guys.
For real, I know. I'm not even. I feel like I'm not even really here. I'm just listening to an episode or something. I'm just hella blazed in bed or something.
That's dope. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually like one of the questions we actually got asked that Wilson actually brought up. But somebody on Instagram actually asked us that question about what like favorite weed strains we got.
Okay.
What would you say? What would you say, Wilson? Your favorite weed strain
Give
is?
me a little bit to think about it. Moy, what are your favorite weed strains?
The one that always comes to my head every time I think about strains is Blue Dream,
Mm.
and that one is just
Okay.
that one hits every time. So
Mhm.
that's
Washington
definitely
favorite.
that's definitely
Yeah.
one that when I see on the shelves, I'm like, should I pick it up?
Mhm.
I always debate it because it's just a good strain.
Mm.
Same with like Pineapple Express. That's a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
I've only ever had Pineapple Express once in my life, actually.
Wow.
Okay.
And I don't even remember, like, I think maybe that's how good it was because I was just that high. I don't really remember, like, exactly, like, what it tastes like or, like, what the high was like. I just remember, like, being blazed. I was
It's
like,
really
that
good.
was that was Pineapple Express.
Okay, but that Gorilla Glue also was always like a popular one,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we were younger,
Yep.
a little bit younger, you know.
Yeah, I think it was, like, the one that was always circulating around with, like, the local plugs. Everybody always had some Gorilla Glue.
Oof.
That was
Yeah.
like, we got Gorilla Glue, and then we got these other two, like, that other people might not have, but everybody had Gorilla Glue.
Mm-hmm. Back in the old days when you were pick up from people, it was like, yeah, what kind of kush you got? Oh, I got Gorilla Glue 4.
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue.
Oh, yeah, the other
This
guy.
OG Kush. This Bubba.
But the other guy got Gorilla Glue 7. You know? Some shit like that.
I've only ever had 4. Is there even a 7?
I don't even know. I'm just fucking fucking
Somebody just picked
Somebody
a
tell us
number
down
4. Yeah.
If they do, send that shit here, you know?
Yeah. Y'all find Gorilla Glue number 7, send it our way.
7's my favorite number.
Hey, there you go.
Exactly. Yeah, I think for me, though, honestly, I don't really go into the store and really find, like, a strain that I have to have. But what I do notice is I always go for something fruity, especially, like, strawberry, because I always just smells like a strawberry kind of name when it has to it. I'm always thinking that I was like, okay, this is probably going to have some really, like, sweet scent and sweet taste to it. Mm-hmm. So this might be, this might be pretty good when you're smoking it. So that's usually what I always go for. If I see something that has, like, a fruity name on there, that's usually what I'll go and pick over something else that might have, like, that I'm familiar with, like sour diesel or something like that.
So you're gonna go up to that purple punch every time, like, ooh, that's purple.
Yeah, honestly, I might just go with something like that.
That purple stuff.
Sometimes it's just like even depends on the name. Like it just sounds pretty cool, or just something like that. I'll just go and get that. That's usually what I pick. I don't really care about I don't really have like a favorite strain.
So I don't know. I'm pretty sure this strain doesn't exist because on a show they said it, but. Purple Thunder Paranoia, if that's a real thing. I want to try that, and I have not been able to find her or nothing.
Because I've heard of the Paranoia because it's called Paranoia. Now so Purple Paranoia.
Also, if it was on a show, definitely, like, somebody's going to be like, and if it didn't exist, they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to take that name then.
Ooh. Well, that show, it was Wilfred, if no one knows. If y'all have not seen Wilfred, watch that.
I love that show. I didn't even know that's what it was from.
It was Wilfred that was like, this is Purple Thunder Paranoia. And then Ryan started freaking out.
That show was so good, and it totally left off at, like, such a cliffhanger. I don't remember them ever continuing it.
They finished it.
Well, I mean,
Did they finish it?
Yeah.
If you're talking, so they had an Australian version, which that one kind of just left them, like, cliffhanger, and then they kind of stopped.
The one with Frodo, though.
Yeah, they finished that one. They got up to like season 5 or 6, I think.
Last I remember, like, I don't know, should I even say spoilers on here or anything like that? Like,
nah, let's make them watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch Wilfred.
Go ahead and watch it.
Yeah,
it's
there's
a good
some
show.
like twists there, but we all kind of knew it. There's not really a real dog talking, like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't, but I don't know. They made it work. They made it work.
What were our favorite strains of weed again?
Purple Thunder Paranoia.
Just back to.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to try.
Purple Thunder Paranoia. That's why we went on that little mini tangent.
I used to shop for weed like by looking at the weed percentages before I realized I don't know what any of this means.
We was just talking about that with someone today.
Yep.
And then I was like, that shit don't matter. And then after I was all like, oh shit, I'm hella geeked. I was like, never mind, that shit do matter. I'm blazed.
So do you want it higher or lower?
I mean, the ones
the higher percentage, the more THC, right?
So
I swear some of the lower ones hit way harder.
Yeah, that's the thing. So this is what I've noticed. So the ones that the person that we were with got were all higher percentages that didn't make sense to me. Like, they were like 37%.
Damn.
So I was all like, I've never heard of no weed that had 37%. But they were infused. So I'm pretty sure because it has dabs and shit, they average it out. But a lot of the times I've noticed that a lot of like the High Tide or the Cookies or the K Savage and stuff have a lot of lower percentages, like almost like around 20 average, and those are always the most gassy. I don't know about the Cookies, kind of overhyped. Don't hate me, burner. Damn. But the other shit is good. Mango Woods is doing a good job, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yep. So wait, Wilson, you didn't even answer what your favorite weed strain is. We all went around, so now you got to say something.
Oh, my favorite weed. I feel like right now, more recently, it's a lot more like, I don't know, because before, I guess when I first started smoking, it was just a lot of the weed that was out, so a lot more of like the OG strains.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It was a lot more like the OG or the purples and shit like that. And I fucked with that a lot, and I feel like that shit gives you the best high, to me personally, because I don't know, I feel like weed's different for everybody. But out here, we just have a lot of exotics and shit. Like, you go to the store, that's just going to be hella sparkly. It's going to smell fruity and shit. Like, that's just not even weed anymore, you know? But I'm still cool with it. I'm still going to get it every time. But honestly, if I'm going to say strains, I like anything that comes from a gelato. So, like, Sherbet or Sunset Sherbet, Sunset Drive, anything that's like that has a is a gelato phenotype is gas. I was just in Texas, and out there they have a lot of the OG strains. So they had OG Kush, they had Baby's Breath. I know you guys remember that one.
Yeah.
That's like an old one, you know? But like shit like that, they had Bubba, they had Purple Kush, you know, shit like that, because they get a lot of their stuff from Cali.
Yep.
So I was smoking on like OG Cali strains out in Texas, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah, there's just so many fucking strains
so
out there.
many, I was about to say that we have like so many like options available to us. When you said like we have exotics, like there's just so much different. Like,
way
just 'cause we have
different.
That market for it too, like.
We're pretty lucky.
I had some of my Seattle. There was some Seattle weed down there, and they were paying like $20 a gram out there, which was crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's crazy what the market is like, and for them to be like looking at that shit and be like, "Whoa, we never get this shit out here." It's kind of crazy because we get that shit every day. Regardless, I still had Kush on me every day out there. But hey, man, this is the thing. It wasn't no dry shit either. It was like some shit that like you'd get back in the days over here. You know,
Ooh,
it was some cool.
Yeah.
It still looked good. It smelled like some actual like weed, like some some good back in the day shit.
Yep. Definitely.
2014 Kush.
That's dope. Let's switch up to like a little question. Almost the same thing. How about like a favorite Switch game? I know Wilson just got a Switch. Do you got a Switch, Dayslow?
I do not actually.
Damn. What about?
But my girlfriend does, and I be playing that shit hella.
All right, so you can answer the question
Yeah,
then.
so
Valid.
You got any favorite
games
Switch
did you
games
like
on there?
Bro, I played Luigi's Mansion 3.
Fire. I have that game.
Is it fire, yo? Cause
I like it.
I tried to play it, and then like I just couldn't like get the hang of the controls because I'm not really like a Switch player, but I really want to play this shit because all
Were
the
you
Switch
playing
games
on
are
like
so
the actual
fun.
Switch Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Is
I
that
feel like my
why?
hands are a little like too big or stubby for it. So
Maybe, and then to have like a screen in the middle because I wasn't like plugging it in either or anything like that. To, like, the TV.
It's a lot easier to like control everything when you have like a pro remote or something.
Plugging it in is the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly, playing it on your TV, it just makes it look so much better.
Yeah.
So I'm just playing it wrong. See.
But yeah, Luigi's Mansion's pretty fire.
Animal Crossing when that came out,
Yeah,
I put in
that's my
hours.
I put in hours on that too.
I put in hella
Yep.
hours.
Drop your island codes in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see some island shit.
I'm
Send some
trying to go,
money.
you know, I'll jump back on
I
it.
love free shit.
We could trade some shit. I don't care.
Drop party.
I got
Drop
gold
party.
roses at my shit, so if y'all want some gold roses, I got them. You plant them and they'll grow some other ones. Oh
Hey.
God, I've seen it.
I got all the fruits. I'll give you guys all the fruits.
Ooh.
What fruit you missing? I got it.
So,
Those are all the new.
what else? What else?
Smash.
Those
Yeah, Smash.
Yeah.
Smash too.
Ooh,
Can't
that's the
forget
whole
about
reason why I
Smash.
got my Switch.
Rob, bro. I love Rob.
two? Man, I've smacked people after playing that game just because I beat them so bad that you gotta beat them in real life real quick. And you know who I'm talking about if you're listening to this.
There you go.
Oh man, there's call outs on here. Oh shit.
Nah, no way. He
If
said
they
run the
listening.
sticks. Run the sticks. Run the
Wilson's gonna go
sticks.
tournament promotion.
Hey, yeah.
We
Hey,
really
well, we
good.
should hold a
Ooh, Smash Midnight Sesh tournament. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we should. Everyone promotes. Everyone that wants to come through, you know, make sure you got the vaccine to attend,
You gotta
No
show proof of
vaccination
records
papers,
of the
yeah.
vaccine.
and it must be both of them.
What were you saying?
Oh, show vaccination papers, yo.
Oh yeah, right. I just saw that shit. Like you really got to show
Yo,
your.
that extension just got like that lockdown just got extended too.
Once again?
Yeah.
When is it now? Until?
Oh shit, like the 21st, I think, something like
Oh,
that.
okay, they had like
God
another
damn.
week or two.
Yeah.
It's like kind of
That's 2
creeping.
weeks.
I'm
It's
not-
like
I'm not
creeping it
surprised.
forward.
They said till Biden.
Like last year, they were like, "Oh, it's only one more month. Oh, it's only one more month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only one more month."
7
and then
months
it's
later.
and then it's 2021. What do you know?
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right, wait. What? Well, Dazo said his games. What kind of games do you guys like?
Oh yeah, the games.
It's a tangent.
Bro.
It's off the dome, bro.
Well, I mean, kind of all the games you said.
There's gotta be some I'm missing, I don't know.
Pikmin 3 was pretty cool. Breath of the Wild was pretty cool.
Mm.
Oh, Breath of the Wild, I heard this.
I love
Yeah,
Breath
bro.
of the Wild.
I'm weird, so I like playing Diablo 3 a lot. I
Mhm.
fuck with that game tough. I think my guys like I have one guy. It's like on expert mode. So as soon as like I don't know. I think never mind. If he dies, he's fine. But I'm like level like 70 something on that thing.
Shit.
I'm hella far. I low-key don't even know what I'm doing half the time, but my guy has some hella good shit. That's all I care
It's
about.
just button smashes. And waits for something good to happen.
It's like it's
one
not
hit and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will look at it and they'll be like, bro, you playing World of Warcraft? I'm be like, bro, you're tripping. This is Diablo 3. Fuck you talking about? I don't know. I fuck with the game, though, just because it's something to do. It's like one of those games that I like playing when I'm high because it's very low effort. Like, I just hold this button, I'll attack him this way. I'll hold this button and attack him that way. You know?
Damn. I also like Splatoon.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good
that's like I don't really like
I've
shooter
seen
games, but
gameplay on
Splatoon
that.
I can spend hours on.
Mhm.
Splatoon looks really fun. I've seen like a lot of gameplay on that.
Definitely.
You should play it, bro. It's really
Bro,
fun.
I need to get some more games on the Switch, man.
You gotta get a Switch first.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta get your own. You can't be bumming off your girls.
Low key.
You probably that's why exactly.
But then it's like, well, I don't want to get a Switch if like I can get a PS5 instead. Like,
True.
But have you got
It's like-
PlayStation 5?
No.
Is there
Have you-
anywhere you can get a
Have you?
PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
It's easier to break into the capital
Oh,
than to get
God.
the PlayStation 5.
Watching the
they
news.
did that, yeah.
That's
Hey, that's facts, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
They could have just turned off the government, then turned it back on, and we could have been fine. But nah, Trump don't know how to work a light switch, apparently.
Fuck no.
Or anything in that fact.
What people were thinking that day, I don't know, but I think that thing was crazy. Like watching it on the news, you're just like, what?
It's crazy
Dude,
to
yeah,
think
I
that
just
that's
woke
like,
up.
I don't know, America attacking America? Like, how stupid Americans gotta be to do that shit. Like, just thinking about, like, other countries seeing that.
Yeah, dude,
like,
I didn't realize how embarrassing it was till, like, on Twitter it said, like, world leaders all respond. It showed you all, like, the world leaders' tweets, and some of them were like, wow, that's such a disgrace. I was like, damn, that's embarrassing, yo.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, there was another post I seen. I think it was like a bunch of newspapers from different countries that had America on the front news, and you just see
Wow.
like
That
hillybillies
shit's
and
crazy.
shit with the fucking what's it called, the "Make America Great
Yeah,
Again"
MAGA.
hat. And it's crazy to think
Damn.
that that's like what other countries see as America.
For real.
Like we're the Americans right here smoking the weed and doing the thing, the American thing. Actually, the Washington thing.
Yeah.
No one in Washington, or no one outside of Washington smokes like Washingtonians do. And that's a fact. I don't
believe-
care,
I feel
Cali.
like-
I'm calling out Cali right now.
Yeah.
What about like
I-
Colorado?
I'm second
Y'all don't
that
think
call out,
Colorado be
too.
heavy smokers?
Oh, no.
I
My bro was out in Denver for a little bit, and he said the weed out there is trash.
Damn.
For real.
He
What?
said booty-ass weed. He said all they like doing out there is the... And he said that shit is trash.
What?
I don't even do that, and
What
I don't
they be
condone
sniffing?
that. No one here condones that, but he said that that's bad. And I was
Yeah.
like, oof, imagine being down there in Denver where everything's shitty.
Damn.
All they got is the Rocky Mountains. And probably rock.
Damn, I've always heard good things about their weed, too. That sucks.
What? I don't know
gotta get out
anything
there.
about that.
I mean, I haven't tried it or been down there in a minute.
Well, I just
so
know that they
don't
do
know.
a lot of stuff with weed. Like, they're the ones that, like, I feel like have, like...
Well, they were the same state that legalized when we did, so
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we're basically on the same tier, just that I guess they went a different route.
Mm.
I'm curious to go over
Now
there and
I'm
actually
curious to
see
see, like,
it and
the scene
experience it
out there,
myself.
yeah.
Midnight Sesh from Denver, Colorado.
There. Let's get it.
We got to go to their springs where like you can, where like there's a spring and you can just stay there, and it's like a whole bunch of like Kush related shit too. I think they have it there.
They're finna give us some mids for 80.
We just gonna pull up to South Park and see what happens.
Honestly, at this point, I'm gonna bring my own Kush. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We got
Yeah.
to drive down there. We good.
You might
I'm
have
gonna be
to.
like, this that Seattle shit. You guys ain't never seen this before.
There you go.
Got that rapper weed.
I'm be like, y'all
Zaza.
got that country weed. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Did this nug just say yeehaw?
Damn.
Oh shit.
Fuck that shit.
So,
Let's see. Just got another question here. How you guys got any favorite local food spots here?
Azels.
Azel's, Nana's pretty good too.
That's local? Is that
That's
just
right
local?
there.
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean like. Well, I'm guessing. I'm saying when I'm saying
Can-Am.
when I'm saying local is like Can-Am. That's like I don't think anywhere else has a Can-Am maybe that we know
I mean, I
of.
think
There's a
there's a-
Can-Am up north in Bothell, and there's a Can-Am in Federal Way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But did you know that the lady from the Kent location makes the sauce, like the dipping sauce, for all the other locations every day, handmade?
What?
That's crazy.
That's hella
Bet you
bad.
guys didn't know
I
that.
didn't know
not.
that. Shout out
I
to the
did
fact.
not.
That's why it's so good every time. Shout out Can-Am.
Busting it.
So there's one in Canton. There's one where else?
I think it's in Bato, so there's one up north.
Okay.
So that one's going to be the hella far one. And then there's one in Federal Way, kind of by the mall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
I didn't even know they had that.
I know my location.
He be knowing.
For real. It's like up there on the right, half 163rd.
Yeah, but, alright,
Second
since we're on
down.
the topic of Can-Am, what's your all favorite pizza?
Obviously, the Hawaiian Deluxe over here with the jalapenos. Ooh.
I'm basic. I always just be with some meat, like some pepperoni, some bacon, or some sausage and some like jalapeno sometimes, you know, just something basic like that.
Same. I'm hella blazed right now too. So I was like thinking of all this food. I'm like, damn, like all this sounds good. And, like best places to eat. I'm over here like going over all my favorite places to eat. I don't know.
I think like me and Wilson went, but I've also gone with my girl. We went to this like chicken sandwich spot, hella bomb. It's called Maano or some shit like that, like Maono. But it's like probably the best, spiciest chicken sandwich that I've had, like compared to freaking Popeyes and what else is it, Chick-fil-A and all those other shit. Like this place, definitely amazing. I got the hot one, but there's one above it called Hot, like times 3. And that one has like a ghost pepper, and it also has
that sounds
habanero peppers in there too.
Habanero.
But I was like,
habanero food.
Hey, sorry, I'm high.
I was not trying to eat that. But definitely like the best chicken sandwich that I've ate. They have like a Hawaiian bread. I'm pretty sure it's like a Hawaiian type of like restaurant. That's why they kind of make it with like the Hawaiian bread and all this other like type of dressings and whatever the fuck they had on there. But there's one in UW District, and then there's also one in West Seattle. The one in West Seattle opens like late, like at 4 p.m. I think they might be closed right now.
We're giving hella free promos right now. That's unbelievable.
Where my money at, man? Where my money at?
Where my money?
With the smack.
But yeah, like me and Wilson went to the one in West Seattle, and then that one, like the service, because we got there really early. And this is like when Biden got elected. Also, we went, and like the lady that we had there did not give us like a good service. So I mean, like it might have just been because we were early and we were like the first people there. And she's like, "Wow, we really got people in here," which I understand, but at the same time, she could have done a better job.
I would have been like, finally.
But yeah, definitely, if you want to like a good, like a bomb ass chicken sandwich, go to that place.
We need sponsors, man.
But what about the other? What about the other local spots?
But anyways, best pizza from Can-Am is a chicken tandoori pizza. I didn't even get to say that. If you guys if you know Can-Am, you know the chicken tandoori pizza is the one with the sauce. And they got euros there, and them shits also slap.
Yep.
Free promo. Man, what other questions you got on there? I need another one, because I'm not giving nobody...
We gave out like one spot, and that was Can-Am and the Zels. I said Nana's. Y'all need to try Nana's. That's really good, too.
Low key, that bitch is
it's like enough. Who cares, boy? You paying for quality.
Yeah, I can see that. I haven't been there.
I do spend $50 on the eighth.
You can spend $20 on chicken.
True.
A lot of chicken.
How much chicken though? Like
it's bro, no. It's like they give you 4 pieces, like 4 wings, and they fat. They like you can't see this over,
Yeah.
Like you can see it. It's like at least this big.
Yeah, I see it.
That's
it's pretty big. It's
4
like,
wings.
Like a big palm
That's what
full.
she said.
That's a leg right there.
That's what she said. Yeah, it is leg.
Thank you.
It's a third leg. Is what they call it.
That's dope. I've never been there. It's hella like what? There's one across from where we live, and I still haven't been there, and I've been trying to go there. But
shit, bro, it's really good.
I think my favorite local place has to be maybe this Indian place over in Renton. It's right next to this like Asian market. It's like inside, and bro, it's so bomb. Like, oh my god, they have the best butter chicken I've ever had in my life. And the naan, I love naan. So yeah, the curry there, that shit's so bomb.
Hey, but the Chinese house down the hill for dim sum, fire.
I've been there with my girl.
Dim sum's hella good. You ever had dim sum?
Dim sum's pretty bomb. Yeah. I like dim sum.
I've been one time there. That was my first time actually when I went there, and I liked it. For my first time,
Yeah.
I feel like
That shit
I'm
gets
all trying to figure
pricey,
out
though.
what weed we smoking.
what we smoking on now. This is wood number 2 now that we got going on.
This
What'd you roll
is
this time? Yeah.
Wedding Crasher, so the one that smelled like cake.
Nice.
Yeah, this shit tastes bomb.
And Dazel was already saying he's already getting geeked over here after the first.
Oh yeah,
The
here we
first
go.
one.
Second back. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna be talking by the end of this one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Day Slow signing off right now.
I mean, I don't really got much for this next question, but how about best rappers? I don't really listen to rap a lot, so I can't really like give like a really good input.
Yeah,
but
I'm
what about
an
you
EDM
guys?
Guy.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
What about you, Moy?
best rappers?
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like for me, it's not about like who's the best. I think it's just each one brings something different that sticks with me and that makes me want to
I
like.
feel that.
Like if a rapper or like an R&B singer gets to the point where I'm like, yo, I want to see them in concert. To me, they're gonna be one of the best and one of like possibly the greatest they can go down. Like Kendrick, I definitely want to see him in concert. He's
I've
one of the
seen
best.
Kendrick.
You know, you seen
He was
Kendrick.
filthy, yeah. He
See?
was really nice.
I'm trying to be on
Travis
his.
Scott opened for him.
Oh,
That was the funniest part.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have greatest rappers on my list. Well, I mean, I do, but that's just.
I mean, no,
it changes so often that I
but this
can't
is
really
the
make
thing,
a list.
This
That's
is the thing about the question. You're too high. You're not even thinking about it.
I
You
know, I'm
overthought
not.
the question.
Okay.
What was the question again?
just who you think your best, like the best rappers are?
Yeah, just think about it. Like, all right, someone asks you, who's the best rapper?
Damn.
Like, you're all like, oh, this person.
Well, okay.
Well, just put it in a list, but don't say like your list doesn't have to be who's
Yeah,
the
my list
number
isn't
one.
gonna be ordered, but like, if I was gonna think about the best rappers, not including like incidents,
It's hard though.
you
'Cause
know,
I have, like,
I'm not
fan
gonna think
favorites,
about
like,
recent
yo,
incidents.
But
Exactly.
based on their rap talent, like I can't really like pick
Like
it down.
I'm saying,
even
look.
Like I'm an EDM guy, but I know rappers. Like, I wouldn't say they're the best rappers. Like I
No,
don't know.
but there's people that stick out in your mind, obviously. So if they
Mm.
stick out in your mind enough, I feel like that's obviously made an impactful thing.
But this is what I was gonna say. So Lupe Fiasco's not on my top 5, but he is a great rapper who I definitely feel like is in the debate of the rap game.
Mhm.
And I respect that. He was good. He was an era.
You know,
Like that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
exactly
he's a
what the
lyricist,
question
bro.
is.
Like he
I
be.
guess I was thinking more current too. I didn't think
Mm.
like.
Him and
Like
shit is
you're
crazy
just
on
thinking
him.
about the whole
For
overall
real.
like that's
Yeah.
this question. You guys are overthinking the question.
Bro.
It's literally like
For
who's
real.
the best
It's hard
rapper.
to narrow it down.
Like you can think about old school, new school. Like if I was gonna think about that question, someone
Bro,
that
go
I
ahead,
literally
go ahead.
grew up with
Mhm.
was Kanye West. So I'd say
Mhm.
that I know people hate that.
Mhm.
I know people are gonna be like, oh, but bruh,
I got
like,
something to say.
but you know, but that's the thing. I'm not saying as a person,
Yeah.
but if you went to go listen to his old shit,
Mhm.
you're gonna be over here like, damn, he was over here producing some motherfucking music.
Yep.
Like if you go listen to Slow Jams, he was over there making some motherfucking music.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like
I don't say
that's
Moses
what
is
I'm
one of
talking
the
about.
greatest,
Like
but
especially like Lil Wayne too, he been acting like an idiot.
Lil
But he was
Back
one of
then,
the best
Lil-
rappers
yeah.
of his time. He literally
Yeah.
pioneered
Yeah,
hella
I
of this
see how
shit.
that-
Yeah.
Another great ass rapper who pioneered hella shit for
Mhm.
today, Soldier Boy, Big Draco. You exactly. That was one of the biggest shits ever. He was
For
one
real,
of the.
that
He
kinda
was
started,
one of
like,
the
the dance
first
culture.
internet
Hell yeah.
rappers. He was one of the first rappers to be on YouTube. He
Yeah.
was one of the first rappers to be out here gaming and shit. He was one of the first rappers to be out here drop shipping shit from China. And people weren't even getting that shit.
Damn.
Drake!
The funny thing
He's
about
one of the best rappers
Drake-
too. I can't even lie. He's really big, so he'd be in the top 2.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
his
he has
own
to be
little
up there.
category, you know.
Just because
He's
where
not
he's at.
he's not someone that produces nothing, but he makes music for people that like his music.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
I was gonna say, fun thing about Soulja Boy is that I remember around the time when I was middle school downloading from LimeWire,
Mhm.
that there was a couple songs that I'm like, oh yep, this is it, and I would listen to it and it'd be fucking Soulja Boy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and then years later I found out that this man was just doing that on purpose so people would listen to his music
Mhm.
or find him, But it's just so funny to think that like everything just came in full circle.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, then I gotta say Eminem too. Because Eminem also did that. He like rocked his entire era.
Yep.
So Eminem is it like he said, it's an era. Like
Yeah.
Because he did make a dent in the industry, but I don't think it's like
the Dr. Dre Eminem was the best Eminem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
Facts,
it was an
facts. I'm not
era
arguing
in the
with
sense
that.
of like when he was working with them and Dre and everyone. It was just filthy. Because then they brought
That
on
was
this 50
dope.
Cent. Oh,
Yeah, that was
Like
dope.
you could say Snoop Dogg is one of the best if you wanted
Snoop
to.
Dogg's too, actually. Yeah.
he was popping.
Like,
Will
hey,
Smith.
one day we got that.
Will Smith.
Everybody, guys.
That was everybody in
He
rap.
over there trying to make a tune.
Might as well.
Everybody's a top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
There's your
Hey,
answer.
man, there you
Who
go.
was the greatest rapper of all time? All of them. Besides the ones like y'all, 6ix9ine, fucking
Yeah, that's obvious.
Weirdo.
obvious ones.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like it goes back to who you just think is the best for your, like, you personally or something like that, because at the end, every kind of artist is just kind of, like, in their own lane.
Yeah.
Even if they're all kind of doing, like, they're all rapping, they're all still kind of doing their own thing at the same time because they don't all want to be the same, seen as the same thing or the same person and stuff like that. I don't really listen to rap a lot like that, but I do like it when people play it. I usually listen to a lot of, like, indie rock. So if you ever ask me, like, what kind of indie rock music I like or, like, bands and shit like that, like,
What bands you like?
I can give you, like, a good amount of people.
Give me top 5 bands from Sladro.
Top 5 bands? Damn. I mean, like, indie rock and just regular rock, definitely number 1 for me is always Linkin Park, because Linkin Park is what got me into listening to rock music. So shout out to them, and R.I.P. to Chester. And also... From there, I would say Sum 41 is a definitely great band. They still be dropping some singles sometimes. The band is fucking dope. And like especially when you get into like the history behind all these bands is crazy. Let's see, who else do I like? The Strokes. Those guys make some pretty dope indie music. Those guys are hella dope, hella chill. Their lyrics are hella like personal. Especially because the lead singer, Julian Casablancas, is like usually primarily the person who writes the lyrics, so they're all coming from his own perspective. So the lyrics usually have some kind of meaning that you can actually connect with or, kind of understand because of what he's bringing. Let's see, who else do I like? I don't know. There's hella bands. Like 3 Days Grace is fucking hella dope too for like that old school rock. Back in middle school, there's a whole bunch of shit that I was listening to. Yeah, I mean, that's 4. I'm kind of geek right now, so I can't even think about the 5th one.
The chocolate covered strawberries.
Okay,
What?
bro.
Shout out to Lucica.
We got the snacks that we posted on our
love
Instagram
this.
today. That's what they're eating on.
I got them right here, man.
Yeah, those shits look good.
I love this. This is awesome. Like,
You gotta have snacks when you high, man. So that way you can do something while I roll up the other one.
Yeah.
yeah, that's loud.
Should I turn this off or you want to hit that? He's going to hit it.
Alright.
Hit it.
What, you got any more questions for us, Sladro? We got 4 people. We got a lot of opinions to hear.
All right, so we're going to go to a serious, more...
A serious. We're gonna go to a serious one, everybody.
A serious, more level here. We're going to go... One of my friends that I've known from, like... I actually went to kindergarten with this guy. His name is Wilbur. I want to get him on the show. He raps and shit like that. So...
And shit like
Hey,
that.
you
Rap
rap
just
shit.
threw it away real quick.
Well, you know what I
You
mean.
don't want to come over here, rap, and then take a shit and go home.
He's high
You
now.
guys. But he's a cool guy. He also asked some questions on here. He kind of wanted to talk about... one of his first questions was talking about mental health.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
I think, like, what, for me, would be, like, what he's asking, like, mental health, it might be, like, why is it important, or what is mental health, what's something like that. When I think about it, it's, like, why mental health is important. So, let's just say that. Why do you think mental health is important to you personally?
We'll let the guest answer first.
Let's see. Mental health. Mental health is hard because it's like... It's hard to know what normal is because you're the one experiencing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to really tell what you're going through and if what you're going through is serious or if it's just like a lump.
Yeah.
Or like, just like you're just like your understanding of like the things around you.
Yep.
And maybe it's just me. That's like that's just the way that I talk about it. And I feel like everybody just has to talk about it the way that you know, they can talk about it. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess communication is really key.
Definitely.
You know, talk to the people around you.
Yep.
Just about the way that you feel. Share your feelings.
That definitely, I can
Good
definitely
answer.
agree with all that. Definitely.
Mr. fucking
yeah.
Sicko.
How about you?
For me, like, personally, like, how I've experienced it is definitely, like, just time. Time really helps with a lot of the things that you're going to be going through.
Mm.
It's just, like, you're not going to be able to get rid of everything, like, the next day. It's going to be, like, a process. So, that's how I feel
Yeah.
about my mental health.
Mm.
It took a long time, and then now I feel like I'm in a lot better place. You know, shout out time.
Yep.
Shout out time. Time don't
Yeah,
exist.
it's definitely like a process.
Who's
That's
shouting
like
out?
communicating is like something that you gotta like continuously do. So
Definitely.
it's definitely like a process. It's not something like you said you get over in overnight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Moy?
What's the question again?
What-
My mental health or what?
Like, why
'Cause
do you think?
You
What-
kind of brought it up like.
I just brought it to myself
What are
because,
your
you
thoughts
know,
on
I'm just
mental
going
health?
to, like, if you want me to go broader and stuff, I have a lot of friends that experience, like, different things. And that, me personally, like, I've never had, like, a lot of the more serious, more mental health issues and things like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'm glad about that and things like that for me
Mhm.
personally. But with my friends and stuff, I've noticed that me just being there, like, as soon as they call you and stuff, just picking up the phone is a really big thing. Because, you know, just, I don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, when I think about mental health, it's more about what each person is kind of doing to just like own their own health, you know,
Mhm.
mentally, and just understand what triggers them and what they need to be doing and not be doing. That's kind of it. I mean, when it comes to mental health, it's really each their own, kind of fight their own battles. But like how Wilson was saying,
Yeah.
if someone calls you and you know it's a friend or maybe it's an old friend that you haven't talked to, and just you picking up the phone, you maybe could have saved that person's life for all you know.
Yep.
So it's just each person's gonna end up deciding, okay, like what is good for my health. At the same time, how can I also not necessarily like help other people's, but help whenever it's needed if they come to you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see
Ooh, I like that.
Hey.
It's dope.
mental health. What more about mental health?
I mean, for me personally, I think it's definitely something to never, like, at least when I was younger, I didn't understand it as well as I do now that I'm grown up. But, like, I would just try to throw things to the side that were mentally hurting me. And eventually that all kind of just piled up. And that's because I wouldn't share that kind of stuff with my family or my friends. And it just piled up to, like, a point where, everything was just so big. Like, it was just, like, like if you had like a rubber band and you made just like a rubber band ball, it just got bigger and bigger like that, or just like a snow. But like it just, and then at one point it's gonna explode. So that's literally how I felt at one point. And
He was like a rubber band or a snowball, and then it explodes. But I know what you're saying.
Rubber band ball explodes, bro.
fuck you, bro. I'm trying to talk about mental health here.
He's thinking about a rubber band
Let
ball,
me-
but then he's picturing the dude that's putting the rubber bands around the pineapple or the watermelon.
Let me explain it. Nah, let me explain it the way that I need to explain it. I'm geeked, all right. I didn't make fun of you when
this
you were
a
talking about it.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
All right.
Metaphor.
Let me talk about my shit. I fuck with the jokes, but let me talk about my shit too. Nah, but but yeah, that's kind of just how I see it, because I feel like I personally just like dealt with like crazy ass shit like that. So that's kind of why I feel like when I did notice that I was talking about it, like how Daisy was just saying, like when you talk about and share your shit, I did feel like kind of like a weight just leaving me, and I was like, okay, I was feeling way better. So definitely I was like, wait, this, like, talking about it really does work if you really go out and say how you're feeling to people. Like, especially just someone you can trust, whether it's like your parent, if you were close enough to them, of like a really close friend, or just, somebody that you just feel close enough to share that with. Like, the second that you say those words, that whatever you're feeling to that person, whatever you're thinking, like, you're going to feel a lot better than you felt like 5 seconds before you were even like feeling that. So that's kind of how I see it too, though. So I definitely like working on my mental health. It's definitely like something you got to keep working on because it takes years. You're not just going to end up fixing whatever problems you have over one night, even after one conversation with somebody. It's definitely going to keep, like, you have to keep at it, and you have to just like remember that it takes time. And if you eventually want to be happy, you got to work at it. There's going to be times where you won't be happy, but that's pretty much it, just don't give up on yourself and keep fighting it, and just keep telling yourself you're gonna pull through, because you will eventually, and one day you'll just be at that point where you're just like, oh shit, this shit's gone, not gone, but this shit's not as big as it was before. It's like the least of your problems now.
What if my demons got hands?
Shit.
I hate this guy.
You just want me to get my ass beat, bro?
I mean, I hope you got bigger hands than the fucking demons.
Hey man, that's true.
It's just a process. It's
yeah.
like yeah, I can agree with that. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, it's always just gonna be like, you have to just go try to do it. Just be knowledgeable of it.
Yep.
I feel like a lot of people are ill knowledge. I feel like I'm ill knowledge about it. I just kind of like go with the flow. But yeah, I don't know. It's just more about learning about yourself.
Another thing I would say is also, like, if you're going through it, or people, other
Recognize
people
your
going through it,
signs.
like, just support them. Just be like, yo, like, it's cool that, well, it's not cool, but like, we're understanding that you're going through something, and obviously within your own boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to express without like holding anything back, because I think that's also an issue that I guess a lot of people experience, is that like when they do want to share, they always feel like, oh, I can't, or like when they start, maybe something else happens where maybe like the person starts talking, or just any scenario where they're like, oh, now I kind of have to hold back because it just seems that like at this moment I was gonna start opening up, but because whatever happened, now it feels like I'm like either I wasn't supposed to open up, or like they don't want me to open up. It's just, I feel like it's just like something like those thoughts that go through someone's head when they want to share what they're experiencing, and because they're not able to just fully express how they feel, it's like it's kind of holding them back. So if you're someone who has someone come up to you, just listen. Really, that's all you have to do. Just sit there and listen and really take in everything they're saying, so that way, if they do want a response, you're able to really gather your thoughts and formulate a good response to like them saying, so what do you think, or hey, what do you think I should do, and this and that. But even if they just say, just listen, I don't want to hear like what you think, I just need you to listen, then respect that. And after they're done, if they don't want to talk about it no more, they don't want to ask no more questions, and just respect that, and just be like, okay, cool, I'm sorry that you're experiencing this, just know that I'm here for you and everything, and we'll keep it at that. You know that I'm here if you ever do want to talk more than what we just did,
Yep. Definitely. Yeah,
There's also good mental health too, man.
Yeah.
Can't forget about good
There you go, good mental health, you're right.
This is kind of connected to that, but like,
bad, but
an attached thing to that question he had was like talking about like society. So a little bit bringing it to like mental health, like society, like Hamoy was just saying, like you need to just be there for the people and just understand whatever the hell they're going through and respect them for whatever decisions they decide to do. But as a society also, like, we need to be more aware that people are going through stuff like this, and that it is a problem, and it is an illness. I would say like it's an illness, like if you're depressed or going through something like that, that's like really causing your mentality to change, then I think that's an illness. And I think like society needs to work on, being more open and accepting to these people that are going through all that kind of stuff. Right?
Okay.
Especially in Washington.
What do you mean?
I feel like Washington as a whole, it's like, I don't know if, like, I'm not going to say anything else, but I feel like as a whole it's a hella depressing state, as in it's always
just
rainy,
yeah,
and it's always dry.
It's really gloomy over here.
Like, I came back from Texans, they're like, yeah, bro, this has been going 7 days straight. I'm like, oh, shit, dead ass? And they're like, yep. I was like, that's literally since I've been gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Which is hella crazy to me, and for something like that, when it's raining and stuff, you don't want to go out.
Yep.
You just want to be home. You want to be laid up in bed, watching anime or something.
Yep.
For most people,
People do get that seasonal depression too.
Yeah,
because of like how, especially in Washington, where it's like the weather's just so unpredictable, and then it's just raining and gloomy. Oof, I hate that.
That makes sense. Definitely. Let's go. Last question that we got here is opinions in religion. So what is your opinion?
I guess some hard questions.
No comment.
We're making
so
you think
hard.
about
Good
it.
question.
Piss off everybody.
No
Let me
comment.
just say, nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, religion's cool. If you believe in it, cool. If that's what keeps you sane, if that's what brings you peace, go ahead and do that. As long as it's not hurting no one, as long as you're not causing no unnecessary violence, as long as you're not taking no one's like freedom and rights away, practice that. Go ahead and do you. I ain't gonna judge you. Even the Satanists, I mean, if as long as y'all, like I said, ain't doing any of that, but at the end of the day you go home and praise the devil, then okay, cool, you do your thing. But at the end of the day, when you interact with other people, just show the same respect that you want to be shown, and then easy peasy lemon squeezy, that's done.
Yup. I can agree with that.
And that is the cranking kush that we're smoking on now.
Ooh, we have some crank.
That's why he was coughing.
That
That shit was cranking in his throat.
What is this again?
The crank. Or the crack.
Did you have anything to say about that question?
The cracking.
Pedro?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, crack.
I mean, I'm pretty like on spot with Moises. Like the same thing about religion. Like I'm not religious myself. I would say I'm more like spiritually than
Spiritual.
Yeah, like spiritually connected than religiously to like anything. But definitely like my whole opinion is like if you believe in something, I'm not gonna go and say you're wrong for it. So I'm respecting you for whatever choices you're deciding to do, and as long as you're not hurting anybody, just like if it's just affecting you because you know what you're doing, I would hope so. Then go ahead and keep doing that, but just don't bring or hurt people into whatever you're doing, whatever your religion is. But I respect people for whatever they choose to be and whatever they choose to follow. As long as they can respect me for what I'm doing, then go do you and I'll do me. Because we don't know who's right. We don't know who's right and we don't know who's wrong. We could all be wrong.
Religion in some sort too, like they're religious to something.
Yeah, they could all be wrong. Or we could all be wrong. We could all be wrong and right at the same time.
At the same time.
Everything and nothing at the same time?
Yeah.
We just don't exist.
Yeah, religion's definitely...
We just don't exist, bro. Like...
That's deep.
Mood. 2021. We just don't exist.
That's kind of how I start thinking about when I start thinking about space. Like how is that possible? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I believe in space.
I believe in space too. Are you a flat earther?
No.
It's that crank.
Hey, if we got any flat earth... what's that called?
Flat Earth.
Flat earthers?
Flat earthers.
If we got any flat earthers listening, please stop. This podcast is not for you.
Yeah.
I want to hear somebody convinced of it though, like somebody who really believes it. That'd be crazy.
We gotta bring him on the show one day.
For real.
If you're a flat earther and you want to be on the show, DM us. we want to hear your point of views.
Hey,
That's it. I might be converted after that.
I'm pretty sure Matt said he was a flat earther.
There you go. We're gonna have to bring Matt on the show.
Ask him what's up.
Hey, but you gotta bring facts, bro. I want to see data.
I just need to know what's at the end of like the flat Earth theory. Do they really think it just drops off?
It's just a cliff, bro. You look down and you're like, oh, that's space.
I'm like, oh shit. True.
Yeah, I believe that.
Like that seems valid.
Or, like you like fall down and you like I don't know.
It's like
somehow.
a Kirby mission.
You fall down, but
Gravity
you float.
just keeps you back up on the other side.
So you're just like hovering on the side of the earth like this.
Yeah, see, I need to hear that.
Oh, flat earthers, man. Conspiracy theories, y'all crazy. But I love you.
Do you hear they're trying to start Area 51 again?
They're trying to raid it? I mean,
Again.
if they
They're
raid
like, yo,
the
if we got
capital,
all the
they
capital,
probably,
yeah.
You definitely raid Area 51.
Round 2.
They had hella people on that thing.
Bro, they
You
really
see the
did.
Naruto kid? The
He was rushing it.
Honestly, after that hit, I got pretty lit.
You want to take a shot, birthday boy?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm already fucking geeked.
Mr. Chris.
I'm not much of a drinker.
Great question right here. Have you guys smoked anywhere else besides Washington?
For me, I'll start off. Obviously Washington, Colorado, and Texas, and that's it. Well, no. Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, we did smoke in Vegas.
Did we smoke in Texas? No, we didn't smoke in Texas.
I mean, we just had the pens, but that's about
Well,
it.
we hit the dab pen, but I don't really. I count like Kush, like actual
Yeah.
flower smoking.
Yeah.
A dab pen you can take
Yeah.
anywhere. So.
Yeah.
I feel like anywhere you go, someone's gonna have a dab pen at this point. Like, it's pretty accessible. Oh shit.
They're just so handy.
Yeah, they're pretty handy for sure.
You're taking a shot here.
This
Shout
one's
out
for-
to Pedro.
Yeah, this one's for Slajo.
25. Cling, cling,
I'll hit
cling,
the blunt.
Click.
cling, cling.
Or I'll hit this backwood. Clink it, clink, clink, clink. Yeah, this we got the sesh going on, and we got the shots going around also.
You like it?
It's a first in this episode.
Episode 10, special episode.
Ooh, the special episode.
This is double digits. They're getting serious.
It won't be serious until we hit the 100. Ooh.
True. What?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ain't gonna believe when we got Snoop Dogg episode at least 1,000.
God damn.
Snoop Dogg gonna pull up and we gonna be like, yo, what's up? He gonna be like, that's all y'all smoking?
Yo, that,
What you wanna
that'd
pick up,
be
Snoop?
dope.
I got you. He gonna be like, nah, I got y'all. Say less.
You think you guys are gonna get to a 420th episode?
Maybe if I
For
say
sure.
something,
Yeah, you have to.
For sure,
Yeah.
man.
How
How
long
much
would
is-
that episode be?
Tomorrow I'll post
420
episode 420. This episode is now 420.
We just gonna skip all the way to 420 and then the next
That's why
episode
it's
is gonna
so
be episode
monumental.
10.
Halfway through the episode, we announced this is actually episode 420.
Is an episode gonna land on 420 this year? Oh,
We can make it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Have to make a 420 special.
Well, I love this shit. I love listening to it. It's so fun to listen to.
Thank you, bro.
Like, I love it.
Yeah.
All right,
Tell us
since,
we'll be in
since
here.
we have somebody here,
Yep.
let's have.
It's online classes.
It's hella cool being here.
What?
What I was gonna say was
We got special guests in the back.
We got
with the special guests. Let's hear some live. We got some other special guests in the background. Sorry,
We got my
everybody.
girl in the back, and we got Daisy
Live
in the back.
audience.
A little bit.
We're all pretty lit.
Can you hear them on the thing?
I can hear everybody.
It's because these ones are really good at picking up everything.
Yeah. These are surround. These
But
are all around.
Y'all go ahead, girls.
I think we just tasting now.
This is so good.
No, we'll take that part out. Or you think if they go on that side,
Just
when
kidding.
we hear them,
I don't know.
we can probably take that part out. Or you can pause it.
It does.
We'll be right back.
We got the mouse now. Well, welcome back, everybody. We just took a quick break. You guys already know this episode, episode number 10, a little extra long. We're about 3 or 4 woods in.
Yep.
We still got Mr. Dave's-Low in the building, Mr. fucking Sicko in the building.
We're going in this day
Nice that lives
because
up to its
All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Betty White,
What?
Kamala Harris, Trish Stratus from WWE. Go.
oh what?
Camila Harris is I feel like she's hella familiar.
She's the vice president.
You said ooh.
Oh, I said Camila. I meant Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. She's
I don't
gonna be
know
the vice
her.
president.
What the?
Hey, this
Camila, Camila.
Betty White.
If you do K, then you can't. You can't.
Oh,
do the K section.
you were thinking, what's her name?
Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa is probably what you were thinking with your
Maybe.
with
I
your
don't think
red
so
tube
either, no.
addicted ass.
Pornhub.
What was
looking
the name?
ass.
It's been a while.
Okay, Betty White.
Thank
Y'all know
you.
who Betty White is, right?
Yep.
The old lady.
Kamala Harris,
Okay.
the
The vice president.
and then Trish Stratus from WWE.
Ooh.
So if you didn't watch wrestling around like 2008, you might not know who this is.
I did not.
Damn.
I'll
okay.
marry her. She's a very strong, independent woman.
I agree. She was on Playboy.
Yeah, we'll Google a photo here so you can see. This is what she looked like.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
from
okay.
wrestling.
Oh yeah, I'll marry her.
Long time
Hold
ago.
on.
She's still rich.
No.
I don't know.
I would hope
man.
so.
She still look like that then. Marry Trish Stratus.
Ooh.
No. Have you ever tried?
Fuck Betty White and then kill Kamala Harris. I
Damn.
said it.
No.
I'll agree with Moy.
You did? No.
You agree with Moy? Why? Why?
Yeah, why? Why? How come
Because he has a great opinion always. That's my ride or die. So
What?
if he's saying it, it's obviously correct.
Let's
Damn.
go. Let's go. What about
Moy?
y'all?
Zero Pedro. I agree with Moy too.
I think if I killed Betty White, it would be like a higher like case profile.
Low
So
key.
I might make a lot of money off of that.
I mean, you look like white,
But
yeah.
um,
White? No.
also I'd probably marry her too, so that way I'd make a lot of money off that. Can we do that? Is that the rules?
Yeah.
Either way, you make
It's a hard
money.
question, man.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
And
say.
also, yeah, fuck Betty White too, man.
Hey, she a legend. She out here.
She
I know
is,
when
man.
she
She's
passes
all
away, it's
money.
gonna be a rough one.
I
But
might have to just reverse it and be like,
Live a
kill
life
Betty
with
White.
her.
You know?
you gonna kill Betty White?
Yeah, I said
Damn.
it.
So then,
That's a high case
who
profile.
you marrying? Who you fucking?
High
I
profile
mean,
case,
obviously,
like
I'm keeping Trish Stratus as my person that I marry,
Okay.
and then I'm fucking.
You're gonna
the
fuck
vice
Kamala
president.
Harris.
Yeah, bro, I'll go down as
She
the,
gonna lock your ass up, boy.
I'll go down as the scandal of 2021. You know.
She
tell
gonna
us
lock
the
your
business.
ass up. You ain't never coming out, bro.
She gonna put me on fucking police handcuffs and
She
shit
gonna
like
put you on scared straight.
that. Yeah, the vice president. That's my order that I would do it.
Okay.
The government feels so dirty right now. Like I don't go anywhere near it.
We gonna just kill that and just keep it pushing.
Oh shit, I forgot to roll.
And-
Damn. What are we
What about,
rolling on?
like, what are they talking about over here?
What kush we got you that you got rolling?
Alright,
on?
so at the end of the day, we ended up mixing all the cushes. If you're still here, thank you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
We got the mango kush. We have the wedding crasher. Great one, great one.
Nice.
We got the crankin', and that shit had the fat ass snugs. And then we got the Neapolitan, which was also a great one. Tastes like ice
Nice.
cream. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it up in these honeyberry woods brought to you by the homies. The homies brought
Shout
it
out to
through.
the homies.
Shout
Shout
out
out
the
the
homies.
Gotta shout the homies because you know they're out here supporting us.
Yeah.
So we gotta support the homies.
So I think that's something else we should move to.
What? What you got? What you got?
Local businesses.
Local businesses.
Mm.
So for me, I feel like personally, like if someone's doing something,
Well, what do you mean
My
by
bad.
local? I thought
I
you were
feel like not local businesses, but like more so like people that do their own things that you know. Like I feel like
Wait, so you're asking local businesses by that? You're saying like you're asking us who we know, or
Or shout
what?
out.
What are you trying to say about
I
it?
feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to talk my shit real quick, but I feel like I don't know. For me, like I feel like it's hella good just to support those people. Like I don't care what you're doing. I'm gonna be like, yep, I need that. You're selling hoodies, I want your hoodie. What are you doing? You're selling tacos, I want your tacos.
Buzz down.
What are you doing? You're
Yeah.
doing the podcast. I'm listening to your podcast. You're making music. I'm
Yeah,
listening to your
yeah.
music. You know, like I feel like that's something that people in Washington as a whole don't do. They're more like they'd rather hate than anything else, which is kind of crazy for no reason.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, we're all trying to bring each other up. I feel like if everyone as a collective actually put their energy into being like, hey, let's do this and let's do this together,
Yep.
it'd be a lot easier. But people always want to be like,
The world
no
doesn't
new
work like that.
friends.
Mm.
I want to be by myself. I have to get it by myself.
Mm.
Like, okay, cool. At the end of the day, if you have the biggest house in the world and you're just by yourself, you're going to be sad as hell.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. I feel like as a collective, you're going to get farther. You're going to get people that know a lot more than you do. You're going to get people that are a lot better in different places that you aren't.
Yep.
So I feel like, I don't know, supporting everyone is going to end in the long run as people supporting you. And you know, and then the day, that's not what you're asking for, but at the end of the
That's
day,
facts. This dude's spitting.
it's, I don't know, I feel like everyone just got to support each other, and I feel like if everyone that actually wanted to do that did that, they
Mhm.
would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you know, I travel to places not to go stay like, in the hotel or something. Like, most of the times I know people where I'm going, and I'm getting picked up by someone that I know. I'm chilling. We're gonna go somewhere that they're local to, that they know, because it's cool like that.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. You wanna, like, get to know people in the sense that you're growing with that person, and they're actually gonna be there for you because you got something for them, and they got something for you.
Yep.
That's what it's about. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like.
Are you still interviewing for the manager job? You got the job from what I heard, bro.
Oh, really?
When can you start?
Yeah.
I started when I got fired.
Hey,
Yeah.
Really though.
For real.
Happens.
Any thoughts? Local, just businesses, anything? Anyone you feel like you want to share?
Yeah, like I was like really a big part of like the DJ scene, and so like the live streams.
Okay.
Mm.
I feel like a lot of people's like live streams too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have gone really local with their are online with their local businesses, you know,
Nice.
or not even really local, like local people doing online businesses to go like worldwide, like broadcasting us everywhere, and just like one view, kind of like helps people out. So I always be like watching people's shit or something like that.
Okay.
You know, doing this podcast, like I love this podcast.
Hey, got the love.
Hey.
But you know, stuff like that, like stuff where it goes online,
Mm-hmm.
and
That
that's
is.
kind of like a lot of people are doing that too. So just really like you don't have an audience if nobody's like really tuning in. So
Yeah.
I like to be like also not just a creator, but like or not look at like just the creative part, but like also like the consuming part.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to be part of the audience on top of being part of like the person who's putting out that content or anything else. You know?
I feel like that was really something good to say. Hold
Mhm.
up. I'll come back. I'm gonna come back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Those are definitely some valid ass points.
I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Since you started.
I was just gonna say, like, you know, the whole thing with what Wilson was just saying about how like people need to be more supportive about like what you're doing for business goals. If you have like a friend or family who's like, I'm trying to go do this, you know, like just encourage them, and like Wilson's saying, be a part of it, like help them out, and, like in whatever way that you can. If it's just buying something from them, I myself have like haven't done that, but I want to do that. You know, eventually, hopefully soon, and like help out more people out and stuff like that, and build their stuff, and especially like businesses now are all online, especially, you know, a whole bunch of things are just moving online, and there's so many people doing the same things, you know, like not like the same things, but there's so many podcasts out there, there's so many like online chain stores and stuff like that people just open, and I mean they're succeeding because those people know how to like, you know, market themselves, and the products they're making are probably, you know, amazing and all this kind of stuff. So I mean, you can literally succeed whether your business is in person now and online. But I feel like a lot of businesses are just moving online now because it's just so convenient, and like there's just so much more people you can reach than what you could reach when you were just starting your shop up like down in Kent or something like that, you know? Stuff like that. But if your store is like back then, but like if your store is down in Kent now but also online, then you're probably seeing way more customers.
Reaching way more people.
Yeah.
It's just a new era now. New era's rolling in.
I feel like people are willing to drive to a location if it's there, you know. But if they see it on the internet, it's more enticing, especially with things like TikTok, Instagram. Like if you're all like, oh, this is where I got this stuff from, people are gonna be like, I'm going to go there.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah,
People
that
are
also
willing-
helps with people getting people to that business as well.
Yep. Definitely.
Who normally, you know, they wouldn't know about it or they wouldn't want to drive out there.
Yeah, I mean,
until they see something good and they're like, let me drive
I want
out
to try
there.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
How
by the
about
time it
you?
gets to it's all like kind of a little bit older. So getting
Yeah.
it fresh and like right on the table.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
know what you mean.
How about you, Moy? What were you gonna say?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like on the same page as Wilson. It's like people in Washington tend to branch out and keep their circle small, which I understand. But when it comes to businesses and just trying to get certain things popping and certain things viral or certain things, in the eye of a lot of people, you have to share your stuff. But because of this whole like, unless they share me, I won't share them. It's like a lot of people don't want to be the first ones to share it. So it's like, how about just changing that mindset? That hey, like let me just share this, and then even if it's like you share it the one time, then they don't share you or they don't share what you posted of them.
Yeah.
It's like okay, cool. Like that was just that one time. But like if you really fuck with the business and you fuck with like let's say, especially if it's someone that you know and you're like, okay, cool, whatever, don't take it personal. It's like, business is business. If someone shouts you out, the people who are running that business are not going to always just see those shout outs or see those call outs, of like someone saying, hey, look, try this out. But eventually they're going to see you constantly posting, or they're going to see like, yo, like this person has been following and supporting for a minute, that eventually you're going to, I feel like, as a business, you should always just give back to whoever's been given to you, and then eventually they'll just give back to that as well. But I'm on the same boat. I want to share everything. Like, I see people on like Instagram and Facebook mainly too that like are just like, oh, I got this, I got that. I'm like, cool, man. I'm I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go visit. But like, there've been like, cause depending on the service, obviously I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go get that right now. Like, I'm going to get that once I'm able to get that or once I need that service. But at least now I know that you're giving out that service. And that's the whole point of social media, Like, if you're, like, for example, if you're washing cars, like, until I need a car wash, I'm going to keep an eye on you. But, like, just know that people see your business. And I like to just share and then, like, just know that maybe all I'm doing is sharing right now. But eventually I'm going to come and actually give you my money and be like, yo, like, here you go, you did a good job. Because, for example, when I got my windows tinted, I went to a dude who has a business that I've known him from church.
Nice.
Back when my mom used to force me to go to church in fifth grade or or around high school.
Yeah.
This church has been a minute.
Fifth grade.
They started going to the church when I was in fifth grade, and then they expanded. Who cares about that story?
Yeah.
But I've known this dude for a long time. I talk so much, I put this out. Here you go, Wilson.
Light it back up.
But anyways, like, I went over there. When he first came up and talked to me, he was like, yo, like, I could do your windows for this X amount, and then I'll give you, like, 50% discount. Of course, I was like, okay, cool, like, I'll take it. He did it, and then when he charged me, he just charged me for full price and was like, okay, that's it. I didn't even, like, no, this is kind of what I'm going to, like, extend afterwards, but when he said, yo, this is the price, I did not say, what about that 50% discount? Why? Because at the same time, I was like, okay, like, if he really did not care about the discount, he would have said plus the discount, right?
Yeah.
I personally feel. So because he did not, I said, you know what, maybe this man was just like, I'm trying to get my full business worth. That's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to just pretend like I forgot the discount. And I'm just say that and see if it brings it up. I didn't bring it up. I was like, okay, it's going to be this amount instead. Cool, just pay for it. So kind of what I'm going with that is that, like, if you're going to go to someone's business and you're trying to support them, don't ask for no discount. Like, if you're going to pay for something full price at whatever other store, why not pay for full price when you go to your friend or you go to this person who you know with a business, that's what I'm basically, that was my story.
Yep.
Y'all go ahead.
That's true. All right, so I'm back. Going off what Dayslow said, like, if I'm gonna put I'm gonna consume because what'd you say again? Like, consume what you produce or whatever. What'd you say?
Not only create, but also also consume other
Be a
people's
consumer.
creations too. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like
Maybe
that's
so
important
something-
too. Like there's so many people that want to create,
I
but
guess
they're
people
not.
have inspirations, you know. They're probably inspired from other people's creations, so they are consuming other people's creations.
I mean, they are, but they're not trying to show like anybody else that like they're consuming. You know, like I feel like everyone out here is like create. Look at me, look at me, look at me, and it's kind of like, who else are you looking at? Who else are you supporting? Like I don't see nobody. Like a lot of the times I see like a lot of Seattle rappers, especially like they just share themselves. That's the only people that they're sharing. I've never seen a lot of them like. I've known some like honestly, like I know people generally, like on like my page and stuff. Like I know people from like other places and stuff like that, not just Seattle, not just in Washington. They'll like send me stuff and be like, "Bro, can you share this for me?" Blah blah, and I'll do it for them, and I'll ask for them for nothing, you know, because that's me doing them. You know, I'm sharing your stuff. I'm doing you a favor.
Yep.
Are they gonna return that favor later? You know, it's like little shit like that. Cause like if you're not gonna do it for me later, I know that I'm not gonna do it for you at all after the fact. Because you know, if you can't do me a favor after me doing you a favor, it's like, what's the point in doing that? Like, you're using my time, but you're not gonna let me use your time. That makes no sense.
Yep.
Everyone has their own process.
Yeah.
That's why it's all like crazy out there.
Yeah, so definitely like, yeah, that's crazy. So I mean, supporting like people who don't be supporting each other, but you know, like you need, especially in Washington, I do see that a lot. Like where we don't really help anybody else, and you know, until maybe you see them actually glowing up by themselves, because they were getting their own help through maybe somebody else or just them or just themselves, you know.
Yeah.
But like now we should definitely be more open to just giving that push to everybody else. Like how you were saying too, like don't expect that discount unless they decide to put that on there themselves. But like, yeah, if they're gonna charge you like the full price and you would go somewhere else and pay the full price because you know they wouldn't give you a discount there, then just pay the same thing there. Don't freaking make a scene about it or be too like, you know, a dickhead about it. It's like, yeah, bro, his business is cool, but he charged me like.
It's hella embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, being a
Yeah,
dickhead
I was like-
about not getting a discount like that.
Yeah, that shit don't matter. But businesses are cool. Everything is literally like a business if you really think about it. So, especially like right now, especially like how you were just talking about the whole rapping thing. Like, that's basically like a business too because you're basically now you're promoting yourself. So if you want to promote yourself, you gotta have other people who are gonna be helping you, and hopefully, you know, you're doing that favor back to them because if you get big from all that help that people gave you and you don't even bring it back to those people or to whoever was helping you, you're gonna, you know, people aren't gonna like you after that.
Yeah. Well, damn. Dead air.
Dead air.
Who
Who brought up that question? That shit was pretty interesting.
Mr.
Oh, that was
Wilson.
Wilson, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. But yeah, we got the Sesh going on. Dayslow came in tonight.
How you feel? How you feel?
How you
How you
feeling?
feeling?
Honestly.
How's he feeling?
Like 4 backwards in or something like that.
Let me see. That's 4.
Something like that. Somebody confirm.
Yeah, I think that's 4.
You
That's
said it was
3. That's 3.
No, it's
No,
not.
there's one
Yeah,
right
that's
here
the-
and 2 right here.
Yeah.
So that's 4. So this is 4 more after that.
4 more after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
After this one.
No, on the Sesh we smoked 3.
Yeah, on the Sesh we smoked 3.
Before we smoked 3
Oh, so this is gonna be the 4th one.
on the Sesh.
On the Sesh, you right.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Hey,
I really love these topics. Man. These topics are dope.
It's been
come
a
in, get lit, get
Have
geeked.
some good
Like,
converse.
yeah, dude.
Alright, you know what I want to hear about?
What?
The DJ scene.
Ooh, tell us, because really out of all of us, you're
Yeah,
the only
this
one
is
that
the
can
important part. We
spill
brought
the
Dayslow.
tea.
If you're still here, this part's all about Dayslow. Woo woo!
Damn.
Dayslow at night.
The DJ scene, like, the DJ scene's like really fun. It's really cool. Like I started maybe like a year ago, but with COVID, it kind of like ended it. And I didn't really have like the willpower to keep doing it online.
Yeah.
I kind of tried it out, but I was like, nah, it's like not enough. But like back when it was popping, dude, it was popping. Like it was so fun, like doing shows and stuff. I did them. Like, sorry, I'm so blazed right now. So like, my thoughts too. So it's like trying to remember like a period before COVID.
Good,
it's so hard.
Do you have any mixes?
I do have I have like a SoundCloud. If that's what you're trying to get me to shout.
What is
Where
it?
can we find that?
He's all like, "Oh, this is my shot."
For those
Where can
fans
we
out there,
find
those
you at?
Night Fast on SoundCloud.
There you
Hey,
go.
They slow, but it's night fast on
Night
SoundCloud.
Fast.
Stays Night Fast on SoundCloud.
nice.
So, check it out.
We'll,
But,
we'll make sure
Follow the
to
SoundCloud.
at you on there for that.
They'll give
Yeah,
you
that
a direct
shit's
link
tight.
in the bio.
I had hella fun making that. That was like just like a live, cause I did try. Like I said, I tried doing the live stuff. So, I did a live stream and like recorded that,
That's filthy.
and then it was like, oh, I guess that's not fun.
So what is it that specifically got you in there? Like just the music, or was there like a DJ out there that was making some nice ass like songs or beats that you were listening to? And you're like,
I don't
damn.
know. I spent like a good year, cause I got into like the rave scene. So
Yeah.
I spent like a year like trying to figure out like what I liked about the rave scene, and eventually found like DJing. I was like, damn, I really like DJing. Like,
Yeah.
Cause I'd be like at shows and I'm like, this is fun, but like, you know, like what else is it? I don't know, like there's more to like EDM, I guess.
Yep.
Cause people be like doing like a lot of like flow stuff, which is like I don't know, like fire juggling and shit. Like it's crazy. I don't know
Yeah.
what people be doing to like EDM music.
That's
Like
filthy.
the
So I've always
gloves and
like
shit.
I've always liked music. Yeah, I've always liked music, so I've always wanted to be involved with music in some way. So
I feel like
Nice.
it's pretty popular
That's
in this
dope.
area.
yeah, I just tried that out and I like it. It's fun. So I like to DJ.
So after this all pandemic blows over, are you gonna continue it?
I don't know. I feel like I was so burnt out. It was
So
fun,
burnt
but then
out.
now that I have like a break, it's like it's kind of nice having a break.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who knows how it's gonna start back up?
What are the next moves if you
It's
don't
already
do
still,
music?
it's already still moving.
Yeah, so-
like it's still moving in its own way. Like
What is the future for that right now with all this going on? Like since people
well,
can't
there's
be
like a
all
lot-
together,
there's
what's
like a lot of live streams. People be doing like a lot of live streams.
and that stuff be working out? Like a lot of people be getting on or what?
I think so. I mean, I've never really like jumped on them to kind of check it out.
How do you feel about like COVID affecting like the?
Like I try to.
that
Like,
kinda
there's
stuff.
so many of them. Like you can't really check like all of them, but everybody's doing like a stream. I watched like some like the really like bigger ones for like a little while. I'll kind of tune in a little bit. There's like a couple like local people who are like doing shows too. Like kind of something like this, like an interview thing. So I want to know how they're gonna do that. But they like announced that kind of like a little major rave people who throw like those kind of like party things,
Okay.
Okay.
and they're switching to like an online thing, and it's like oh, that's kind of weird.
So do you feel like if the scene does move to more virtual stuff, you'd want to get back into it or no because of it?
I don't know. It's a lot to keep up on
You wanna?
just online, so because I'm hardly ever online,
Yeah.
especially nowadays after going through the whole quarantine.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like not really on my phone as much,
Mm-hmm.
so it is kind of hard to like keep up.
Mm.
It's always constantly moving like that. Shit
Yeah.
never stops. Like,
Damn.
That's dope.
That'd be interesting. I've always thought it was hella cool when DJs just do their thing.
Yeah.
So just seeing someone like I know that just be going in, that'd be crazy.
For some people, it's really making money.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
believe it, bro.
That's a lot for like even just regular social media. People just be seeing it like as a job to just get on. Like before, it was just something to do for fun, especially all the people that started early on. But now everybody who gets on is
Just trying to make it into a job.
yeah, like it is a job now though. But you know, a lot of the times that you see a lot of it's just like people are doing it because they're making money off of it and they know that they can. So
Right.
definitely for
Oh shit.
it's always up to like those
Yeah.
people who decide was like, you know what, I feel like I can make money doing this stuff, and if you can, go ahead and do it. You know, all the
Go
power to
ahead.
you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
And I feel like there was some money in it too. So
Yeah.
I believe it.
Damn.
Do you be
everything's a job, man. Everything can make money. You know.
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. Everything can make money.
Todo.
But for you, do you be watching some of those raves online and just raving in your house?
Are you in your room
You
with the
raving.
glow sticks in your finger and the whistle in your
During the early
hand?
parts, yeah, bro. It's pretty dope because I be buying like lights and stuff because I used to be
Hey.
DJing in my room too. I like when they like the lights dance to the music.
Yeah,
Nice.
Really?
That's just something I fuck with just for
Ooh.
myself. But,
that's dope.
so I like bring them to like we're gonna watch this like stream. And I would like bring
That's
lights
the boy.
bring the lights to spice it up, you know.
My bad, I passed it wrong.
They high now.
I'm geeked.
We're all fucking blazed.
For
This is all the kush mixed together.
Ooh-wee. Go on though.
but yeah, man, those parties are pretty lit.
That's filthy. Do any of your close friends be DJing, or you just you yourself?
Just kind of me, you know. I know a bunch of people that DJ.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I feel like it's such a niche sort of thing, so you kind of just. And plus, a lot of people.
Oh, you know what I'm just remembering now, bro? I remember telling you, like, cause you had like a ukulele and you posted it one time. I was like, bro,
Yeah, that's what
I was like, we gotta get together and
play.
play our ukuleles and shit. Cause I be
Yeah,
playing mine.
bro.
I was like, you gotta teach me some shit, you
Like
know?
I said, I've always had like music stuff in my life, so I've had like
Yeah.
ukulele or something like. I've had ukulele, piano, you know, taking up like all these instruments, trying to find like different things in music.
Yo.
I know one topic we gonna come up next.
Oh,
Instruments we played, they so first.
Damn, okay.
pull out the list.
Like of all time, ukulele for sure, piano. I tried the guitar, kind of terrible at it, but I did like try it, so I know
Yeah.
like a chord.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna count that. I played cello. I don't really remember how to play, but I played that in like 5th
Ooh.
grade.
That's dope.
Cause it made you take orchestra, band, or like
Yeah.
regular music class. I don't know what that third class was. It was like
The regular music class?
Probably
yeah,
band.
something like that. No, because there was band, there was orchestra, and then there was like a regular music class.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
how to explain what it was.
No, I know what you're talking about though.
I
It's
took
like
that class.
It was a music class.
Yeah,
That's what
in
it was
elementary school.
Yeah, I took that class. It was just you learning a whole bunch of different instruments that like belong to the school pretty much.
Damn.
But it was not. It was
That
not
part.
fun.
It was not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Damn.
made me learn the cello.
I was like, I should have just chose a freaking instrument over there, bro. I didn't really want to play an instrument like that either, though.
Damn.
I was like, just throw me whatever.
Yeah. Just throw me whatever. So what about you? How many instruments you got under your belt?
Shit, I got. I played the guitar. I was hella into that shit for like a while,
Okay.
and I still be getting
So
sometimes.
hard.
Sometimes I still be getting on and what's it called? I still be getting on and I play something like just to remember that I know how to play it. But then like with
Yeah, me
that,
too.
it was like really easy to learn how to play the ukulele. So I learned how to play the ukulele just like reading the chords because it's like literally the same shit. I mean, those are like usually like the main ones that I got. I don't got anything else. A recorder, you know, I
yeah,
can play the
yeah,
recorder.
yeah.
They don't count.
Put that on my
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to play like a classical instrument too, but like a cello, that should be dope, or even a violin, that should be crazy.
Yeah, violins would be crazy.
But I don't have anything big. I tried to teach myself the piano, but I just got bored, I think, and I just gave up. But I feel like if I would have like made it, I would have probably been like mediocre at it. I could have probably played something easy that looked like professional or crazy, like, you know. But nah.
Hey, I know how to play Yonkers by Tyler the Creator on the piano.
Ooh.
For real? That's actually so dope.
Bro, that's like 2 keys.
Yeah.
It's just like doom, 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 the entire time.
Yeah.
For me, it was always just drums. I fucking love drums. In middle school, I was in drumline. Bro, just drums is going in when you play with all like. So I started on like the bass, and then I went down to I forgot what. No, this is yours.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's
We're
called,
geek.
but there's 3. You're geek. There's 3 drums in front of you, and then after that you go over to the snare. So I got to the 3 ones, and after that, I would just jump on like the actual just the drum set and just kind of fuck around. But I've always wanted to play the guitar and also the piano because piano just seems hella fun. I feel like when you play the piano, you kind of just zone out. And your fingers are just doing their own thing.
No.
No?
I mean, not me. I mean,
Damn.
I feel like I'm pretty good, but like I'm not like super good. I didn't practice it so much.
See, look, that's the thing though. When you get to a point where you feel like you just lose yourself and you're just doing this, like,
yeah, that would be tight.
then you know
I've
you're
seen
like
those,
filthy
like,
with the
I've
piano
seen
when you
those.
just get lost in the keys.
Just save this shit.
Get lost in the keys.
That soul,
You know what
when you put the
instruments
soul
I
into
played?
it.
What?
I used to play the trumpet in middle school.
What?
The trumpet.
I used to play that shit. Yeah, that was my little shit back in the days.
Play some keys right now.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't like the hardest instrument. I feel like the hardest part was just you had to use hella lung power. But if I was to play it again, I remember back in the days. I used to play that shit back in middle school. My mom was like, "Yeah, you can join a mariachi,
Hey.
blah blah blah. You can travel all over." I was like, "I don't want to do
Travel all
that shit. The
over.
fuck I look like wearing all that shit." I don't know. My mom's crazy, man. But yeah, I used to play that.
Imagine Wilson and
Mariachi.
yeah, mariachi band.
The fight.
Hey.
Hey, after this we might
Now.
just have to start Mexican.
The midnight mariachi.
Let's get it done.
Imagínate.
A screamo mariachi band is what we're gonna start.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah, I'm with Wilson.
Oh shit.
But that, and a little bit of the piano.
Like a talented group right here, man.
Hey man, you can do whatever you want if you set your mind to it.
Yep.
You just need to practice it, and you'll be fine. But a little bit of the piano, and I think that's it. Just those two. Let me see. That's it. Yeah, just those two things.
I think
Two very different things.
But he knows him.
I know.
But he knows him.
that's filthy. Yeah. I've always wanted to get into like other instruments too, but I feel like I don't even got the passion right now to get into another instrument or something.
No?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I'm always on to, I can't see it.
I still want to learn the guitar and
Why
the piano,
not?
but
Why won't you guys do it?
I don't know. I think it's cool, but at the same time, I'm just like, would I really put in that? I put hella energy learning to play the guitar. I was like, damn, this thing's hella cool. But like all the energy and excitement I had to learning how to play it, I was like, damn, I know how to play it now. And then I just got to the point where, like, I don't know. I just won't get excited for another instrument like that when I was like younger.
yeah,
That's mostly like my case.
damn.
Okay.
I just want to learn the instruments so then that way, I can play them whenever I want.
Ooh.
If I'm just feeling it, like what if one day I just get home from work or something, I'm just like, I just want to jump on the piano and just go in and just get lost.
Ooh.
That'd be filthy.
Filthy.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
What about you, Wilson?
About what? If I was gonna do some work.
He asked the question and he forgets.
What was the question?
Why you wouldn't play another instrument or some shit like that?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I said before, how I'm gonna live this year is the 52 weeks. Like, I feel like 52 is not a big number at all. Like,
It's
if
not.
you're just like, alright, you know what? Week 4, I'm gonna try to learn the piano. I'm gonna see how many weeks it takes, You can just do like, 1, 2, 3 days to try to learn it. It's not gonna be a lot, but at least you're gonna be doing something.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to. You can dedicate some time to it.
Yep.
I feel like that's all you need to do. Dedicate at least 1, 2, 3 hours a week to something, and you at least be getting some hours done towards something.
Yep.
I think that's what it's all about at the end of the day. You just gotta use your time as much as you can to the full potential. Make sure everything's worth your time. If you're doing something with someone, make sure it's worth their time.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you're with someone else, you're not using your time, you're using their time.
Yep.
And you don't want to waste someone else's time.
Yep.
Because you don't want your time wasted.
True.
And I feel like right here, I'm not wasting my time. I'm talking my
Let's
shit.
go.
Talk your shit on the podcast.
Let's go.
Talk your shit off the dome. Midnight
Off the-
podcast. You choose which one we on.
Yep.
For
We
real,
on
really
both
do
of
it
'em.
at midnight too.
Hey,
There you
exactly,
go.
bro.
Real time.
Really midnight sesh.
We're already freaking like at 2 in the morning right now.
And the
We're
real
going
2
for a
a.m.
while.
sesh.
That's crazy.
But we started like around like what, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good amount of
It's the
time.
real
So
midnight session.
this is
Yeah,
just a
that's
special episode because we got Dayslow in here, we got Wilson in here, we got the little live audience in the background.
They look like they sleep now.
Woo!
It's a dope ass episode.
But yeah,
I fuck
guys,
with
Just
it.
a
we
double-digit episode. It's
Yeah.
Pedro's birthday.
Pedro's birthday, episode 10.
25.
I get to be on here. This shit's all
We
so.
got Dayslow in the
so
building for
cool,
the first
bro.
time. Fucking Seiko the second time. Let's get it. Hey, but for reals, we all, just based on how we're all talking right now, we're all high as fuck. We
Yeah.
sound high as fuck.
For
Yeah.
real.
It was a good ass episode. Once again, how you guys feeling?
Super
Yeah.
roasted.
He's
I'm
fucking,
baked.
he's, I feel like Dayslow's geek.
Hey, like I said, every
Yeah.
time I'm coming on the show, it's gonna be Geek Central.
Let's get it. We're here. We out here with the salsa.
Yep.
Salsa. We dancing salsa now. Ooh-wee.
We're smoking on the salsa right now.
Let's get it.
Right, you guys, like we said, we're going to be, uploading. This probably, depending on how long we stay up, it'll probably up tonight or today, whatever time it is right now that you're listening to. And you can,
It's gonna be up when you listen to it.
find
Just
us
know
on
that.
YouTube, subscribe to us on YouTube so you can go down there and listen to the episodes maybe 2 to 3 hours ahead of time. That would usually be out on
No, I gotta
SoundCloud.
get on that YouTube, bro.
Leave a comment down there about,
Subscribe.
what you want to hear about or what you thought about this episode, and just let us know, guys.
Follow me.
Appreciate you.
Follow everybody.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Dudes.